Yeah, so that's why I have zero tolerance. How's it going? For anyone who touches a hand on a woman, I'm like, you deserve to get your balls chopped off.
Yeah,
I have zero.
Listen to me, all kidding aside, I have no tolerance for that whatsoever.
Zero tolerance, right?
I don't care. I don't care color, race, anything.
Yeah.
I don't care gay, all that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna touch a woman, you got some issues.
Yeah.
I had a wife that was very violent.
Yeah.
She used to try to beat me all the time. And I told you this before, I didn't beat her. I'd have to restrain her.
Good for you, yeah.
Because I couldn't take it anymore, but never ever did I go, wow.
Exactly, because I think us men, we have a duty to not touch women.
I don't call it a duty. I say that, to me, that's just common sense.
Yeah, just common sense, right?
It's more common sense than anything.
Yeah, so...
Some nationalities.
Yeah, so the only thing that really riles me up is actually domestic abuse. Whether physical or violent. Because, like, you know, sometimes the mental could be worse than the physical, actually.
The mental is worse to me.
Yeah.
Because my wife was doing that to me, and my escape was just working 2-3 jobs at a time.
Yeah, so
then her excuse was, you're never around. But she sure liked the money.
Yep.
She sure liked the money.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think assholes come in all sort of flavors and nationalities, right?
I use that all the time. How do I? Let me think how I word it. Everybody's an asshole. Some are bigger than others, and that's how it comes out. Because hey, once in a while you're pushing somebody's button. You don't mean to. All right, you're a little ass. But sometimes you just go after somebody because you're an idiot. So you're a big ass.
Oh, you want to hear the quote I know?
What?
Everywhere, somewhere, every angel is an asshole, and every asshole is an angel. Somewhere.
Basically, but it's the same thing as I'm saying. We all have this little thing in us that can't be helped that might aggravate somebody, and they'll say, "Oh, that guy's an asshole," and you're not trying to be. You're not.
Yeah, and I think some people, for example, if someone has a disease, whether mental or physical, I don't blame them. Like, my thought is, I never blame nobody for being an asshole. I just stay the fuck away from me. Because, like, if a dog had rabies, you don't blame the dog. It's just like, yo, you have rabies. Just like, you either gotta put down the dog or do something to it.
You gotta do something.
Right? So, I never blame the individual. Because, like, if you grew up in the hood or you grew up to cracked parents, I'm like, and you turn out a certain way, I'm like, why does society blame you? It's like, that's just what happened,
I grew up with a silver spoon in my mouth. But I chose not really to be so boisterous about it. I was an only child, never bought a car in my life. My father bought me every vehicle I owned.
Oh, wow.
Up until I was like 35. Every vehicle. I was driving Model T Fords. I was driving Pulsars. I was driving Mercedes. I've driven, oh my God, I could go through the list. Cadillacs. But my friends were like, oh, what do you think, you're rich? I said, no, you want to drive it? Get in it. Take it. Take it for the night. My Mercedes. It was $110,000 back in '87. Brand new out of the box. 2 miles on it. My friends were like, oh, what do you think, you're something? Let's call him the asshole.
Yeah.
I'd say, listen, if it bothers you that much, go take it for a ride. What? Oh, you're a good guy. Oh, you smash it, you own it. And you're going to pay for it. But go enjoy yourself. And people didn't understand me. They're like, there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with me. I have something. My very first pair of Nike sneakers back in '80s.
Wow.
My father bought them for me. My friend said, dude, those are the bomb. I wish I could wear those to the game tonight. Playing in middle school. I said, go ahead. My father found out I let him wear them for a game. My father went nuts on me. Didn't beat me. He was just like so pissed off.
Yep.
Why would you ever? Your mother spent $110 on those, and back then, big money. I said, Dad, it's Steven. It's my best friend. I wanted him to enjoy himself.
Yeah.
You're a dumb idiot. Oh, okay, Dad. Love you.
Yep.
Can you buy me another pair? Thanks. So, but again, I wasn't flashing it. I mean, I'm definitely a loner.
Yeah.
I don't mind being alone. I haven't been with a woman in 8 years.
Yep.
I'm good with it. I got Shirley, I got Linda. Whenever I want to switch it up, I switch it up. It's all good.
Do you use Pornhub?
No. I did one time, I laughed my ass off. You know what happened? I did, and I got it on. I was like, wow, this is crazy.
Yep.
And then I was living in a an apartment that had other tenants and I forget what you call it. So like 4 guys living with a common area.
Yeah.
Rent was cheap. I was putting money away. Long story short, come to find out, one of the guys was a child molester, and he was using the server. Is it called a server? How you can get online on the server, right? Isn't that what it's called? The thing in the corner, the server.
Uh-huh.
He was child porn. He was getting child porn. His name was forget his name. Anyways, they busted in. I was getting up 6 in the morning. I was getting out of bed going to work, and the cops came in, detectives came in, the Homeland Security came in. They found that's how they caught him. And I freaked out. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? He's got 3 children of his own. And he's
what? Seriously?
Seriously.
Oh my God.
He had a nice job down here at Aubon Pier.
What's that?
It's a bakery type, it's a fancy Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, yeah.
And he was a manager, everything. Listen, you
God.
talk to this kid, you'd go, hey, how you doing? He'd be like, hi. Seemed like a nice guy. And then when the cops ever came in, the detectives came up to me and go, do you realize who you're living with? I said, if I had known who the fuck I was living with, that kid would have been falling down the stairs every time. He would have been stabbed 7 times and he fell on a knife 7. I don't know what to tell you. Children, are you nuts? You're going to touch a child? Wife beating's bad. Child molesting is the worst thing.
That is the ultimate worst.
It makes no sense. My daughter was 10 years old. My ex-wife let her go with this guy. His name was Madeira.
9 years old?
10 years old. In the town I lived in, the Howard Johnson you could go swimming. It was a Howard Johnson. You could just go, take the kids, go swimming. So much money. My wife was such a Fruit Loop. Kevin Medeiros was his name. She let her go with Kevin.
How old was he?
Huh?
How old was Kevin?
Kevin, it was my age. He was in his early 50s, late 40s.
Oh my God.
So all of a sudden, my ex-wife called me up. I said, you're not supposed to call me. She goes, Tom, you're not going to believe this. Taylor was molested. She's doing bad in school, all this. I'm like, what? I said, get the fuck over here. I want to talk. We started talking. So she says, listen, I can't find out who it is. I was working at a store that this woman knew who I was, knew my name. She was a neighborhood woman, friend of a friend of a friend. She goes, your name Tom Souza? I said, yeah. She goes, can I talk to you? I said, what's wrong, man? She goes, come over here. She works in the clerk's office in court. She goes, listen, you're a nice man. I know your father, yada, yada, yada. She goes, your daughter was in my office. She goes, I'm going to let you read something. If you can read it at the courthouse, I can't take it out of the court. I can't take it out of the building. She goes, I think you need to read this. Next morning, I took off work. I go down, I fly down to the court office, knock on the woman's door. She goes, there's a manila envelope. Open it up, read it. And Tom, please, please do not make a scene. I started reading it. It was my daughter's testimony about this fucking guy who used to pick her up in the swimming pool, Kevin Medeiros, pick her up on the side and try to, while she was sitting, try to open the legs and look at her private. My daughter knew there was something wrong. So I started freaking. I almost threw up in a basket. I was so upset.
Yeah.
She goes, Tom, listen, very bad what happened to your daughter, but your daughter never got penetrated, anything like that. She goes, there's another one. Read the other one, the other manila. I opened it up. It's about his daughters. He was sexually molesting his daughters with dildos. He had one in the van and he used to tell his daughter, oh, put it on your face, put it on your face. It's just a massage. It's a massage. He'd get off on that. This guy was a laborer, looked like a normal, he's not normal. A normal human being. I used to serve him drinks when I worked at the bar. Seemed like a nice guy. When I ever found out, I went to New York Avenue in Somerset, we're looking for him, and he wouldn't come out of that house. I had friends out there, we were all waiting for him just to walk out. He never walked out. We stayed there for almost 18 hours waiting for him to come out of the house.
Oh my God.
Mother comes out, Tom, oh, your wife's nuts. My son would never do that. Well, he got prosecuted. He got 9 years and a day for sexual harassment on his own daughter.
Oh my God.
On his own daughter, he had 3 of them. How do you do that? Never mind your family member, that's the worst possible, but children? What gets a man off on children?